Hello, in this video we are going to animate images. We're going to try and get them to do stuff to kind of make them feel like videos. We'll do slow stuff, we'll do fast stuff. Okay, just kind of a bit of movement. It's specific for videos. And now that we know how to use that timeline, we can do interesting stuff. All right, let's animate photos. All right, to get started, I've created a blank video mobile document like we did for that first one. Okay, and I've thrown 3 images on there. They're in your exercise files called image video 01, 02, 03. Okay, just dump them on the page. Now, we'll do it the easy way and I'll show you the hard way at the end. Only because you'll bump into other people and templates that have made using the hard way, and I don't want you to be surprised by them. But let's start with the easy way. So all we're gonna do is have 3 pages, okay, and we're gonna have 1 image on every page, and I'm gonna make them really big so they cover the pages. Okay, you wait there, I'm just gonna cut these and put them on the next page. Okay, so 3 separate pages, and we can play around with the timing of these pages. I can select the page down here and I can say they're all going to be 3 seconds. Let's apply it to all the pages. And now if I hit play, it feels a bit long, but it will play through them all. Okay, 1 second long to all the pages, All right, now to get the kind of bit of movement in there, it's pretty easy. When I select on an image, let's go to this first page here. I'm gonna play head along, let's click on it. You can go to animate. And when you're animating images, you actually get a special set of animations here that we didn't have before when we were playing with video. Okay, and it's just photo movement. It's kind of the same as these ones. They've just kind of separated them out to kind of, I don't know, give you some good options for videos. Okay, I'm going to do the slow zoom for these guys. And because I got the pro version, I can slow it down. For this one here, I'm going to do the photo rise. And this one here, I'm going to do the photo flow. Let's preview it. We've been playing in here. You can actually hit the preview button, okay, and it will kind of separate them on a different screen. It's a bit fast going, but you get the idea. I'm going to slow these down, okay. I'm going to play with the timing. I thought 1 second was going to be perfect. It's not. It's a bit fast, okay. So I'm going to close that down and play around with that. But that's essentially it. That's the easy way. Separate pages. Give those pages a timing. Apply to them all. Preview them again. There you go. A little bit more patient, okay. I might go longer as well in terms of the timing, and I might click on individually one of these, play around with photo zoom and play around with like the different options in here, whether it's scaling it, okay, so it's not such a big scale when it does do the zoom in, or the speed and pace of the different options. Now I promised you would do the hard way and the easy way. Let's do the hard way, only because I've bumped into templates that have done it this way and you'll be like, how does that work? Okay, so I'm gonna go into here and just, it's not hard now that we know how to do it with video. I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna go to this page here. I'm gonna say this page is gonna be a bit longer, so it's gonna make it 10 seconds. I'm gonna paste it on here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click and say, show timing. Remember this? And it's just a different way of doing the same thing. I'm going to use the same page, but I'm going to have this image going there. I'm going to grab this image from over here, copy it, go to this page, hit paste, and I'm going to shrink it up so that it kind of occupies in there. So we're going to get to the exact same point. Okay, if I copy this last one, copy you, go to this page, go to paste, make it shorter. As long as we can see that timing, we can kind of drag them so that we're kind of going in between here. So we're transitioning within one page, these 3 different images. It doesn't really matter. The end product will be the same, but you will find ones that you'll get and you'll open it up and it'll be, the timing will be hidden. You'll be like, how the heck are they doing this? Okay, it's because they've just gone and viewed the timing, okay, and shrink them up so they fit kind of one after the other. It doesn't matter which one. All right, the other thing we can do is we can do page transitions. Okay, we can say, all right, over here, I can say I'm on this page here and I can say not the actual image, but if I click on the timeline down here, remember, yes, do remember it's not up here. Okay, remember transitions have moved. It's like the 3rd time I've told you, you're like, stop telling us, Dan, but I wanted to remind you, and I've got a bonus. So you can click down here, transitions doesn't appear, but you can right click down here and say transition. You can add a transition or change one if there is an existing one. Remember, you can hover in between stuff to get that one. And this is where the bonus comes in. You can't hover in between these because they're really tightly squished. What you can do over here is a thing I've learned in between making this course, a new little thing that I didn't know existed. You can zoom in on the thing at the top, but watch this. If I click it once, can you see it toggles to the timeline down the bottom? Ooh, I was very happy finding that and I'm sharing it. So there you go. Now you can hover in between them and go transition because we can stretch it out. And if you want to go back, can you see them toggling there to making this bigger and smaller? There you go. So remember, hover between them, go to the 3 little dots that I avoided in the last course from clicking, change transition, or you can right click it. All right, there you go. The last of the transition updates. I hand you back to Past Dan. Bye. Transition is going to be a slide between them all. Okay, now we're going to have a bit of both going. So it's going to fade in and then transition across. So there's kind of like a dual thing going. The image itself has an animation and the transition between the pages. You get some interesting combos. Maybe you only just want one of them. All right, so that's animating images so that we can create videos when we might not actually have footage. We can turn images into video. All right, that is it. I will see you in the next video.